As you don't know, I've been really enjoying these 10-second, 1-minute, 10-minute challenges recently. We've done a bunker, we've done something, and we've done some. I should really research these things before I start. But they're always interesting to do, and this one is going to be, this one's going to be a real challenge, because I'm going to try my best to create some slime block vehicles. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the 10-second one, but that is what we're going to be starting off with, so I guess I should build up some form of platform and just get down to business. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're going to need observers facing in both directions, we're going to need sticky pistons facing in both directions, and then we're going to need... I think I might have actually just pulled that off. Have I just pulled that off? I really hope this works. So this right here is my chill out zone. This is where I sit. And then if we just jump out of here and light up this observer, in theory... Okay, in theory... Well, I mean, the minecart rail popped off, so that's not the best, but... This is definitely working! Alright, so we've managed to create a working vehicle within 10 seconds. I have to say, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? Anyway, let's make things a little bit more complicated and go on to the 1-minute design. And the 1-minute design is often a lot more challenging because you take on a much more ambitious project, but you still only have 6 times as much time as you had for the previous challenge. I'm thinking that we try our best to create some form of aeroplane here. I mean, I love the thought of it having wings and everything like that, but I don't know if that's going to be possible within the time that I've given myself. Let me get myself geared up, and we'll see what happens. So I've come up with a plan that may well be the most ambitious 1-minute plan I've ever come up with, but I think we should be able to pull it off. So 3, 2, 1, go. Right, so we're going to need that. That right there is our little nose cone. Then this is going to be our flying machine. So that is all of that done. Then we're going to need an observer pointing downwards. That's going to be powering this piston. We're going to need both of these on each side, and then those are going to be powering the pistons that are going to be making up our wings. So those make their way across like this. That's a wing. And then this over here is also a wing. I think we probably need a block right here because that's going to make up the kind of frontage section. And then I would say we just kind of pop out the back like this, and then we have a little a kind of little back end there. And I would say that's everything completed. I mean, we've done it. Oh, no, we need somewhere to sit. We need somewhere to sit. I totally didn't think of that. Okay, that's that. And there. I think we might have done that just about, despite the fact that I forgot that I actually needed to go somewhere. Now, the only thing that does give me slight concern is that maybe, potentially, I might have forgotten about the push limit. So let's see. Okay, so the obsidian is out the way. That is a private jet if I ever did see one. Check it out. I'm impressed. I'm so happy with this thing. Let's pop out. I imagine... No, my minecart is still in place. That's fantastic. I thought that might have dropped out then. But look at that. For 1 minute, you have to admit, it doesn't get much better than that. That is a convincing aeroplane. This is how I'm getting around on the Hermitcraft server from this point forth. I'm taking private jets everywhere. It only takes me 1 minute to build them. So, you know, why would I not? I've got no excuse not to. Anyway, now it is time for the Big Daddy, the 10-minute challenge. We have got to try our best to create the ultimate transportation vehicle using slime blocks within 10 minutes. Now, I think the aeroplane's been done. I can't go too much more crazy with that. I don't think I've got enough time to build a walking robot because they're a bit bonkers. I like the idea of some form of land vehicle, potentially a truck. Something like the war rig from Mad Max. I so want to build that right now. So obviously this is going to be quite a big build, so I've cleared out some space for it. Now, one thing that's important is I want to make sure that it can actually move on grass because it's not much of a war rig if you can only move it on obsidian. That's quite an easy war machine to stop. So yeah, this is where we're going to be building it. And I think I'm gonna have to start getting ready. 12 minutes and some tears later. Okay, well, my first test didn't go so well. Everything got stuck together, and I got hitched on that, and we ran out of time. Right, back to the drawing board. And I think I have a new strategy which is going to work a lot better. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Right, so we're going to scale things down just a tiny bit. I was a little bit over ambitious, I think, with the previous design. But I reckon we're onto a winner with this one, in that we are going to need... We actually only need one observer. That one observer will power all of those pistons. Okay, that's fantastic. And then for the grill, we can go right the way across. That right there, how many blocks is that? That's 9, 10. 10 blocks in total. Okay, that's quite cool for the frontage section. But this is considerably cooler. That looks mean already. Okay, so then we're going to need some form of piston, which is going to push these little fellas along. So that will probably go around about there. And then this is where we're actually going to build up the flying machine. And the motor for the flying machine I'm going to make 1 block wide, and then I'm going to expand out from it. And although it doesn't look particularly exciting at this point in time, this should be what allows our little flying machine to actually be pushed along. Should I test it out? I probably should test it out. Let's make a backup. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that is a strong start. So this is the front. We've got the little bulldozer set up. We've got the angry looking grill. It looks pretty cool. Now we need to start expanding outwards, and then we need to build the rig out the back and the wheels. We've got loads left to do. Dude, this thing is coming together. The only thing that I'm kind of struggling with here is that we have a bit of an air gap. I wonder if we could fill that with maybe... Oh, there really isn't anything. That should be okay. And then if we were to put black glass in there, maybe that would not get stuck. I'm really hoping that doesn't get stuck. I mean, it's getting real close in there. And I don't want this entire thing sticking together again. Anyway, next up, we need to do all of the trailer section. I think for me, that front area is now fully done and is looking ridiculous. It's probably over the push limit, to be honest with you. But now, if we pull this along... So that is being powered by that observer. That's also powering this one, so that's all good. So then we can extend this backwards. And this is where all of the extra things are going to attach. And those extra things are essentially that gigantic thing that's on the back of the war rig that I don't really know what it is, but it's been a while since I've seen Mad Max. But anyway, it looks a little bit like this. I mean, to be honest with you, I think... I think that's our war rig pretty much completed. I mean, look at this thing. So now, with very little time left, we test this for the first time. I've just made a backup. Ah! Okay, I managed to fix it up, but we've left the rig behind. What on earth is going on there? I've overstacked it. What have I done? Oh, I'm so confused. I forgot that redstone block. That should actually be everything. Okay, so with that very quick last minute fix, I think we are all done. And now is the moment of truth. Is that all that was wrong with it? Is it still going to break? All right. Flicking the lever. Yes! There we go, ladies and gents. The war machine is on the move. And it is working absolutely flawlessly. I don't know how well it deals with grass. Okay, thank goodness, it actually crashes through it. I thought it might be stopped by long grass, which would be very embarrassing, although it is actually going to crash into this terrain over here eventually. Anyway, there we go. The war machine has been completed. We managed to pull that off within the 10-minute time period, which is fantastic. I'm super chuffed with everything that we've managed to create in today's video. So let me know down in the comment section what you want me to do next in the next 10-minute 1 minute, 10-second challenge. But anyway, if you have enjoyed, please sure to that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Oh, and filming channel stuff, link will be on the end screen. You should check out the latest mini documentary.